We now learn about an engaging film premiere that's headed our way, well, more a little bit west of us in Gonzales, but we're still excited to learn about it. And we're joined by Miss Tiffany Hutchinson Padilla, who is with Gonzales Main Street. Thank you. Yes, welcome. And Mr. John Reinhardt, who's the producer and director of this film project. So we're really excited to learn more about it, and we're going to watch a little clip, but tell us a little bit about how the inspiration for this project came about.
Oh, that question's going to me. Okay.
Yes, we're all looking at you, Mr. Director.
You know, Gonzales has such a unique history in the zeitgeist of Texas, right? You don't get Texas without Gonzales. If you don't get Texas, you don't get, you know, California. You don't get New Mexico, Arizona. All these things happen because, you know, because of Texas. So, you know, but it was one of those stories that just really hadn't been told that well. We heard a lot about the Alamo. We heard a lot about Goliad. Sorry, Goliad. You know, but you know, like we heard about those things, but no one really talks about how everything got started. And so this was a really unique opportunity for us to bring that story to light in a way that's never been done before.
Well, and it's really a great way to invite people to come check out Gonzales. So let's go ahead and watch a clip so people get a feel of what this story is about. It's a familiar story.
You bloodthirsty fool. You realize if you fire on that Mexican flag, now you have fired on every man that believes in a unified republic. And furthermore, you're going to fire on those Mexican soldiers that are now coming here to defend us.
Defend us? They have dissolved our legislature. They've removed our rights. Jailed Stephen Austin for daring to speak out peacefully. This is not what my husband was promised, not what we promised to all of you when you put down your lives to come here. This is not how you defend citizens. This is how you occupy a foreign territory.
If we don't stand now, if we don't fight, they're gonna take it all. And not just the cannon. They'll take.
Wow, I love that. And not just the cannons, because that's the symbol of Gonzales, is the come and take it cannon. That gave me chills. It's so much fun. And it's just exciting to see Texas history brought back to life. So this is going to be premiering in Gonzales at the Gonzales Memorial Museum at sundown, Thursday, October 2nd. It's at 414 Smith Street. And we're going to learn more about this project right after this break. Thank y'all so much. We'll be right back. Three, two, and now it's time for our viewer poll review. Earlier we asked you, do you support the decision to deny early retirement benefits to trans service members? 68% of you said no, and 32% of you said yes. We also asked you, do you believe tariffs will help U.S. businesses? 57% of you say no, 41% of you say yes, and 2% of you say you are unsure. Come to crossroadstoday.com/vote to take part in our viewer poll. And now we continue the conversation with Gonzales Main Street and premiere or movie project director John Reinhardt. And I struggle with that because it's a lot more than just a movie.
Yes, it is. So this is what is called a projection mapping system. So if you've seen something like it, you might have seen something like the San Fernando Cathedral inside of San Antonio. And it's basically taking a 2D image and building it onto a three-dimensional object to create this beautiful, like, 3D movie enveloping experience. It's definitely on, like, very cutting edge technology. What makes this one unique is that most of the time, stuff like this is done with graphics, animation. It's way easier to do when you're trying to map to architecture. This will be the world's first, as far as we know, narrative live action film, and it's going to be in Gonzales for the next 15 years, played twice a night, 6 nights a week.
And this was made by a Texas-only crew.
Yes, so it is a full Texas cast and crew. Well, it was a decision we made very deliberately when we started. We're like, if we're going to tell the essence of a Texas story, we think it's really important that everyone who has a part in this comes from that heritage and that legacy. We're talking about a legacy project, so it just made sense.
Well, it's so exciting. Texas has such a rich history, you know, from no matter what route you come from. You know, I'm a native Texan, and I have so much pride in our history, and it's amazing to see our history come back to life through exhibits like this. And the video mapping, I mean, that's going to be so great, and it gives us another reason to go to Gonzales and meet up with our family members that may be across the state. Gonzales is a nice in-between spot.
Not only that, we're celebrating our 200-year anniversary. So
Wow.
it's our bicentennial, and October 2nd, when we're premiering the film on the museum, we are actually hosting a bicentennial bash. So it's our 200-year celebration. So if you want to come at 5 o'clock and enjoy the bicentennial bash, and then the premiere of the film on the museum will begin at sundown, probably around 9 o'clock. I even have a t-shirt for you.
Wow.
So it is our bicentennial year.
Oh, I love it.
So Gonzales 200.
Oh, well, I can wear it with my, I have a Victoria bicentennial scarf.
Ah,
so I can be all
yes.
bicentennial themed.
Yes, you can.
This is so great. I just want to thank you all so much for coming by and talking to us about this extraordinary experience that's headed our way. And it's so unique. Video mapping. Is it LiDAR, you said?
So we use LiDAR to map the buildings themselves before to make like a 3D model, so that we understand how the projectors and everything else like actually hit the museum. And then what's also really cool is that we've actually built in speakers over about 90,000 square feet of the museum area, because we wanted it to be a full immersive experience. But we also wanted, you start walking up onto a memorial museum, and I wanted you to understand, like, this is hallowed ground. This is something special, and
It's part of our origin story.
it is, and
Yeah.
and it's a really special origin story at that.
All right, well, let's go ahead and remind everyone about the premiere. It's going to be Thursday, October 2nd, and it's also going to be a bicentennial bash in Goliad at the Gonzales, not Goliad, in Gonzales, the G got me, in Gonzales Memorial Museum. It's a news story. We've already heard about Goliad, but it's going to be a lot of fun. Such a beautiful town, Gonzales.
Yeah, there's a lot that Gonzales has to offer, so people should come, celebrate Gonzales, visit, stay the night at one of our beautiful lodgings, see what else we have to offer, and enjoy Gonzales.
Well, I just thank y'all so much for coming by, and I may have to go. I'm going to put it on my calendar.
Come on down.
Twist my boyfriend's arm.
Yeah,
Let's go.
you need to.
All right, well, that does it for this week's show. Thank y'all for joining us. Stay safe and look forward to the cooler weather. I hear it's coming. We'll see y'all next week.